18 players stood in a circle with their pistols up. Then everyone spins the wheel like crazy. Each gun contains a bullet. The sound of the spinning is breathtaking. As the referee gives the order, all of them point their guns at the previous person. Then they loaded their guns. At this moment, everyone is trembling with fear. The tycoons on the stage were even more nervous. They all looked at the chandelier in the center. Once the light is on, that's the signal to shoot. As the referee gives the order, the lights went on instantly. With the sound of gunshots, 5 people on the stage died instantly. The rich and powerful quickly came forward to check their loot. The dead were like hints in their eyes. Worthless, they only care about the final prize. The survivors of the game will move on to the next round. But this time, they'll put the bullets in their guns, and the probability of each person's death will be increased. Then, following the steps, they once again raise their pistols above their heads and start spinning the wheel. Then they aim the gun at the back of the heads of the people in the front row. The smell of death hangs over the whole place. No one knows who will die next. Everything was ready. Everyone looks at the chandelier in the center. The gun went off. 4 more people died instantly. The survivors are now trembling with fear, and some of the rich are shaking their heads, not caring about others' lives at all. In the third round, this time the order will be reversed. The rich and powerful will draw lots to choose the remaining survivors to represent themselves in the game. Until the last person survives, he will receive $100 million in prize money, and the winning tycoon will get all the money in the pool. When everything is ready, soon the third round of the game began. The players in the room were so nervous that they passed out, but they still had to be sedated. To be here, no matter what the reason is, it won't affect the game. And this round has to put 3 bullets in the gun. The probability of death goes up to 50%. Then raise the gun again, spinning the wheel, and when it's over, the gun is pointed at the previous player. When the referee gives the order, the lights come on. The rich and powerful rush to check their bets. In this round, 5 more people died, and in the final round, the referee took out 5 small balls. Inside are 3 white balls and 2 black balls. The remaining 5 tycoons will draw lots. The employer who draws the white ball will be eliminated. The black ball will advance to the next round. In the final round, the duel between the 2 is about to begin. There are 4 bullets in the pistol. The 2 contestants started to spin the pistol wildly, and then they're aiming at each other's heads. Then they stare at the chandelier. After the referee's order, the first time, they both came up empty. This is a disappointment for the rich and famous. By now, the tension in the arena has reached a fever pitch. Vince is already sweating, and the player across from him is so nervous he can't stop dry heaving. But the game is still going on. The referee put another bullet in the gun. It's a matter of life and death. Soon they begin the process, and the tycoons on stage are very nervous, afraid of missing the most exciting moment. After the 2 men put their guns to each other's heads, the referee gave the signal. Vince likes to fight another day, and that's the end of the game. At this moment, Jason crouched down sadly. It turns out that he is the employer of number 6, and number 6 is his own brother, and Vince's employer became the biggest winner of the game. He gave Vince $100 million, he promised. Vince was worried that someone else would try to steal it, so he decided to sneak out the back door. But just as he was about to buy his ticket, he realized he was in danger. He quickly sent his winnings to his family, and then called his mother and asked her to make sure she received it. When the train arrived, Jason quickly stood up and killed Vince with his gun. Jason took his backpack. He thought it contained the prize money, so he quickly fled the scene. And Vince didn't choose to call for help. From his wallet, he put it in his mouth and swallowed it, and eventually his life came to an end.